It's late right now, just past 11 p.m. And I'm just sitting here thinking about how much running has changed my life. Not just physically, but mentally, spiritually. And look, I know that sounds dramatic, but if you've ever been down bad in life, you get it. There was a time where I didn't look like this. I was probably twice the size. I was overweight, tired all the time, low energy, anxious, depressed, zero drive, zero direction. I kept saying I'll get back into shape eventually, but it never came. And then I saw my brother sign up for a marathon, and something clicked. I laced up my shoes, went outside, put one foot in front of the other, and started running. First, it was a few hundred meters, then a few kilometers, and then before I knew it, I was signed up as well. That's where it all changed. I'll never forget the moment that I crossed that finish line. Nike Melbourne Marathon 2023 in October. Man, that emotion hit me hard. Not just because I finished, but because I actually did something that I said I was going to do. I had flashbacks of the early mornings, the late nights, the runs in the pouring rain, the doubt, the pain, the blisters, the lost toenails. But more than anything, I had proof that I still had that dog in me, that I wasn't soft, that I could follow through. And you see, most people think cardio is for the weak. I used to think that too. I stuck to weights. I was just like every other gym bro. I thought that would make me lean, shredded, athletic. It didn't. Look, I got strong, yeah. I was probably I'm the strongest in my early 20s, but look, I wasn't fit. I wasn't healthy. And I definitely wasn't disciplined. Running fixed that because it forced me to face myself. No mirrors, no ego, just the road, my breath, and my thoughts. Running didn't just change my body, it rewired my brain. And look, if you're a man in your 30s and you're feeling a little bit lost, looking a little bit chubby, out of shape, mentally drained, well, let me tell you, you don't need therapy. You don't need any of that. You need to sweat. You need to suffer on purpose. You need to get back in the fight. The whole midlife crisis that you keep hearing about, it's not a crisis. It's a calling. That's your calling. You see, running didn't just help me get fit. It made me harder to kill. It made me more grounded, more focused, more dangerous. It taught me to stay calm under pressure, to keep going when my legs were screaming stop, to lean into the pain, because that is where the growth is. You see, you don't need a new job. You don't need a new girlfriend. You just need to become the man that your past self would be proud of. So if you're ready to get back in the game, start here. Go for a run. Get out of bed, grab your running shoes, invest in a pair if you don't have any, lace them up, get out the door and start walking. Then start running. Start with 1 kilometer, then 2, then 5, then maybe go for 10, then go for a half marathon, and maybe a full. And if you want help building your mind, your body, and your discipline, just book a free call. Links in the description below. No fluff. No BS. Just a plan and a path forward. Let's build. Let's build the man you were always meant to be. I'll catch you guys in the next video.